Hello, everybody. This is Thomas West from House of Liberty in Pine Tops, where Bishop Ardine Ethan is our pastor, and we are very appreciative and thankful for her for carrying the vision and still giving out the word, even during this pandemic, during this time. We're very grateful. Words of encouragement for the day. I was thinking about rain. Like rain hit my mind one day, and I was like, well, I don't want to deal with, people hear about the term, it rains on the just as well as the unjust. And when you think about that, you mostly think about blessings or something positive or something good happening to you. So they say, well, good things happen to, good and bad people. So it rains on the just as well as the unjust. So I was thinking, how could I also deal with a less than positive connotation, of that same ideal. So it was last Thursday. I was driving down to 540, and a great rainfall poured down. Poured down, and the rain was so heavy that day that you really couldn't see in front of you. Like you had trouble seeing, you had problems seeing what was going on, and you really could not really see the cars in front of you. So you had a lot of people that used their flashers. Some people actually pulled on the side of the road because the rain was just that heavy. So you really had to trust. You had to trust in your driving skills at the time. You had to trust in the other people that weren't going to do anything crazy while they were driving when you really can't see but just some flashers. So I begin to think about it in this aspect of life. We all have negative things happen to us in our lives, whether it be loss of a job, loss of a loved one, we get into an argument, we lose a spouse, we get divorced, whatever it is. And during these times of the bad rain, we have to put our trust not in ourselves, because there's nothing we can actually do about it. We can't change those situations, but we have to put our trust in God at that time, and allow Him to lead you and to guide you. Even during the bad rain times, we have to allow Him and be trustful in Him, because I know sometimes when the rain comes down, we start to question. And I did the same thing. I promise you I did when my dad passed away. I did question, but I still had to keep my trust up and my faith up in God enough to know that, He's still God. So even in the bad rain times, we have to recognize that our trust and our faith has to be that much more available and concrete at these times, because see, as long as things are going good for us, then you don't really need I know people are going to try to be argumentative or try to do something to differentiate what I'm trying to say, but you really don't need your trust or your faith at the time, because everything is going good for you. So it's very easy for people to forget that there is a God exists, or thus and such. But during these times, especially the bad times, we have to keep our faith up, and we can't lose focus that the same God that brought us to good times, He's going to actually bring us also through the bad. So let's continue to think about the rain on 540 last Thursday, because I promise you really couldn't see. And that's something else about bad times as well. You really can't see what's going to happen next, because sometimes our mind is just so distorted and our mind is just so focused on what's going on, we really can't see the whole picture or the whole show. We don't know where the light is at the end of the tunnel. So this is another reason that we somehow become forgetful and who and what God really is. But I promise you, I dare you to keep your faith in God, even during these times, during this pandemic and everything else. Keep your eye and your faith, your trust in God, because when you can't see, then you got to start trusting. When you can't see, you got to start having faith. So you have to allow your faith and your trust to guide you. And you have to say faith and trust in what you have to allow your faith and trust in God to help you. You have to allow that to continue to guide you. See, this is why the Bible says that, He will keep the person in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on God. Even during the bad rain, you can't take your mind off God. This is when we start slipping. So Encouraging word for the day. Even during the bad times, keep your faith and trust in God. Thank you. God bless you. Peace.